We have Boria Majumdar joining us from Lords in order to get us the very latest. Let's just, get in Boria from Lords to, in fact, what really appears at the moment, Boria, is the fact that England seems to have changed its strategy, its baseball strategy. And could this be because of what really happened in Birmingham?
Yeah, absolutely. What happened in Birmingham may have influenced England's approach, and it should. Because, England was arrogant in Birmingham, England was arrogant in Edgbaston, and India took advantage and pushed them onto the back foot and made them pay. Fortress Birmingham was breached, even in Leeds. Even in Leeds, it could have backfired. You've forgotten that England was down at one point in time. India was 359 for 3 end of day 1. India was 430 for 3 at one point in time, even in Leeds. You've forgotten about all of that. Even in the second innings, India was 350 for 5. This series at this point in time should have been 2-0 in favour of India. So that's why, obviously, Birmingham has pushed them back and they resorted to conventional test cricket. Look, I don't have a problem with this approach because ultimately you bite your ego, you resort to a conventional approach and you make it count. Because you realize that you win toss, bat first on a good batting deck. You play conventional cricket to try and take control of the match. If you kind of make your ego secondary, I don't have a problem with that. But yes, it was because of Birmingham.
Say that Gill's sledge has gone ahead and affected Ollie Pope.
Yeah, Shubman Gill was being a little cheeky and not bad. Mohammed Siraj was also being cheeky. They were giving it to the English, boom, 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 the banter. That's what you like. Because when things aren't happening and there's so much talk about baseball, Harry Brook in that press conference will chase anything down. England has played into India's hands in a way and has given Shubman Gill and his team the chance to give them this verbal. And why not? On the pitch, Jasprit Bumrah gives them a bit of chin music and you give them a bit of verbal. It all adds to the flavour and fervour of the Lord's Test match. I don't have a problem. Did that impact Ollie Pope? If it did, then he's stupid. I don't think it impacted Ollie Pope that he'd give his wicket away. I mean, these players are used to this. Rishabh Pant was told by Harry Brook there, get a 55 ball 100. Pant negotiated it. I don't think these players are foolish enough to kind of concede their wicket because of some verbal. But it adds to the fun and banter and what is going on out there. In that sense, it's good.
Right, Boria. Well, after day 1, who would you say has the edge in this test?
I don't think any team has the edge at the end of day 1. I think it's England 55-45 maybe, but just about maybe. You haven't scored. You've scored 3 and over. The second new ball is very, very new, just 3 overs old. India can come in any time, pick a couple, and all of a sudden this game changes. It's a 2-ball difference between the teams. Maybe 1 wicket separates the two sides. So I don't think there was any winner on day 1. Just about England, maybe because of that final partnership between Ben Stokes and Joe Root, but that's about it. India will not be too disheartened. They will know that with the second new ball, come the second morning, if India gets early inroads and makes it into the middle order and lower middle order, they are big time back in that contest.
Also, Boria, it was a tough day when it comes to Bumrah, but the number 1 bowler picked up the number 1 batter. Take us through, the reactions at Lord.
I don't think it was a tough day for Bumrah and he'd be disheartened. I mean, that first spell, he could have picked at least 2. He got the ball to kind of move back, jag back. There were edges which fell in front of KL Rahul. Jasprit Bumrah was on song. Even in the second spell, post-lunch, India did not pick a wicket. But if you remember that spell, how many times did he beat Joe Root and Ollie Pope? Multiple times. And then in the third spell, when he comes back and he picks up that Harry Brook wicket, almost the pitch wasn't doing much. It was an oldish ball and he bowls an absolute ripper to take out Harry Brook. Post that, he beat Ben Stokes multiple times. So I don't think Jasprit Bumrah bowled badly at all. I don't think he'd be disheartened. I think he was consistent with his line and length. He hardly conceded any runs, 1.5 runs and over. So he was disciplined. I think Jasprit Bumrah was big time, well and truly back in the contest.
Right. Let's also, talk about Joe Root. He may have made 99, but England brought down the pace of the play. In your opinion, are they going back to being a traditionalist here?
Yeah, and Joe Root, he is the key. He is the key. He'll take the 99. Yes, he will know that it's only 253 is what England has got at the end of day 1. But they also know that if Joe Root bats big, there are players like a Jamie Smith, Ben Stokes, Chris Wokes, Bryden Cast who can hit the ball and go long. They can bat around Joe Root and take the game away. So I don't think Joe Root will be disheartened. He will want 100 and a big 100, because if Joe Root goes on and gets a big 100, the game will be set up for England.